Hey sinners, this is Cintra. I've got a garden update for you. The owl just turned its head. It always scares me. I haven't done a whole lot. I haven't had the best of luck. I've got some seedlings going that are really good. I put a pond in. I've got one bed ready and planted. I'm actually about to head to Home Depot or Lowe's, whichever happens to be more convenient, to get some more dirt because I need to fill in the beds. I think I've shown you guys that I've consolidated them, but let's go have a look. And I'm gonna try to like improve my camera skills and like pan slowly and not be like wah, all the time. So let's see if that works out. So I've been moving everything here on the deck. I actually brought the hammock up on the deck. And then I set up my shelves right here, which I haven't loaded up with anything. And I did buy some herbs, and I have a bunch growing as well. I got that rosemary over there. These are some little terrarium herbs. I did start a terrarium, which is inside. If you guys ask, I guess I'll show you in the next video. This is some dill. These are some shade plants to go around the pond. Lemon tree. I know a lot of you guys are excited about lemon tree. Lemon tree is blooming. Only problem I really have is that it wasn't, it's been inside all winter. And I should have brought it out during the warmer days so it could get some more heat. But it is putting on a lot of buds. And I believe those are going to turn into lemons. I don't know. I've read somewhere that when they're all white, like this one here, they won't fruit. But when they're purple, they will. And when I first brought it out, there was a bunch of flowers on it and they were all white. And once it was in the sun for a few days, they all the new ones turned purple. Where's my autofocus? Gotta like do some sort of, I know this thing can autofocus better than that. Focus. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so there's a lot of pretty purple ones in here. Some weird bugs in there too. Okay, slowly. Oh, my flower bed, since we're right here. So this is my flower bed, and we've got a lot of, I have no idea what these are. This is something that has little pretty red flowers. This is a daylily. Don't know what that is. I stole this from Arkansas. These make these little round patches of clovers with little pink flowers. For some reason, ants love them. This is some cilantro that's apparently reseeded and is coming back, along with some mushrooms. I would like to learn if I can eat mushrooms. Like, is there a way that I can Google this and be relatively safe that it's not going to kill me? Maybe one of you is a mushroom expert and you can tell me what kind of mushroom that is. But what's interesting too is about that the cilantro, I let it go to seed, especially over here, and I've got this ant nests everywhere. So I actually have cilantro growing wild in the yard. Here's some more cilantro. I mean, it goes all the way down in my yard. So this is all cilantro. This is all, it smells good and it tastes good. And I have definitely put it in guacamole, so, but it's everywhere. And it went pretty far down the yard. I have some down there. So I've consolidated the beds to make them deeper. And I'm going to try to pack my plants more closely. And I'm thinking I might get a bunch of cedar blocks and create 4x4 beds on either end. And I also am going to get some little bricks or something pretty to put on the ends of these beds, because I have filled them with, what is this called? Mulch. So yeah, this mulch is ideally going to kill off all these plants, but it needs some help. So it's going to kill off all the grass so I don't have to keep mowing back here. I was going to mulch back here, but I'm not going to after all. I'm going to pull all that out and give it a good mowing. I also need to plant my blackberry bush. I'm thinking about planting it right there in that corner, mainly because these neighbors are very particular, so I don't want anything growing over their fence. I don't think they'll care. They never come outside. And I share just about a foot of that fence, a couple feet of that fence with them. But the one thing with, ooh, there's a guy putting on a thing over there. The one thing with blackberries, they will spread like crazy. So coming over here, here's, I don't know if any of you guys recommended any names. But I've thought about calling her Wanda in honor of our fallen comrade, terrifying garden spider, which if you guys go back you'll see he's so creepy. And then these are some peas I started inside, but then I brought them outside too fast and they got baked. Some of them are doing okay. I had a piece of cardboard, there it is, over the top to give them some shade. But a lot of these guys are actually, they've got some leaves coming in. Some of these guys aren't gonna probably pull through. This guy is. Let's take him. He looks like he might have been being munched on. Okay, let's get him spun around there. Hopefully he'll stay. That guy is doomed. His end is rotten. This one's gonna make it. These are sugar snap peas, by the way. I like how they just grip on. I have to keep doing this camp. There's gotta be like a better trick for focusing. Let's see. So yeah, I've got some more in there. I should probably get the rest of these set up. Get them spanned so they can start climbing. This one's getting a little loose. Ooh, this one, some of these are really long. Right there. This bed is really wet. It might be too wet. So put you right around there. You're really long. Let's see if I can get you to hold on. If I can get that one to hold on there, that'd be great. I'll go ahead and do that so it can start to climb. Now, obviously these kales I bought at the store about a week ago and planted. They wilted at first, but they've gotten used to the sun. So these are 2 dino kales. And this is one of those ruffled kales. I don't know. I make kale chips out of this one, or I use a little salt and oil and massage it to make it soft for salads. And it's doing really well. These are all nice baby, little baby whatevers. And I don't have any bugs yet, which is good. And these are ones I started from seed about a month ago. It may have been in my old video, I don't remember. And it was just a variety pack, so there's all sorts of different ones in here. If I had to guess, this is red kale. It's got the little red vein in it. This is probably going to be standard ruffle kale. This is probably a baby dino kale. That's obviously a ruffle kale. I don't know how many types there are actually in here, but they're doing pretty well. A lot of them have a nice baby leaves. I probably am going to get some liquid fertilizer. I was doing all organic last year, but I'm going to start fertilizing more. I'm trying to keep it organic fertilizer, you know, cow manure, coffee grounds, whatnot. But I think that's part of what I didn't do so good last year, is I let my plants get weak and sick. Let's see. Let's walk back up here. And I'll go show you guys what is this? Let me show you what I just found. This is a interesting looking flower. Do the focus. Oh my goodness, stop having to trick it. Look at that, that's a weird looking flower. That is funky looking. I need to learn more about flowers. Don't know a whole lot. I have the Sony, what is this? This is a Sony Handycam Emerald R. I'm not sure if that's what it really is. Maybe there's more settings that I'm not familiar with. Okay, kitties. Also bought this. This is really, really cool and I recommend it. I thought it was gimmicky at first, but I saw a friend that had one. So this is a screen and it attaches to Velcro straps here. And then it has magnets that go down the center. And it works really well for the kitties. They'll push right out of it. So it comes apart and then it just snaps right back into place. And it works really well. And the cats have slowly figured out how to use it, so when I'm out here, they go in and out. So here's the hammock. I've got to go buy some more stepping stones. It gets really squishy over here. So here's the pond that I put in. And the very same fish I had last year are in there. They're probably a little bit scared. I'm going to be buying a pump. Another solar pump. My other one broke down on me. I'm spending so much money. And then, I forget what this is. This is like Milady something. It's like a really, really pretty shade plant. I've currently got it coming out of this half-broken terracotta pot. Haven't planted a lot of stuff yet. I want to get more stepping stones. And I don't know how I'm going to step around this. Dig this out flat a little bit. And I think I might actually make a solid, like just, I don't know, like a solid something. Like from that corner, just an area that you can stand and sit in. This is all viewable outside of the kitchen window. So this is like the secret garden. And I've got a lot of shade plants going on here. I'm really fond of ferns because I'm from Alaska, and there's a lot of ferns in Alaska. Like, you just go out there and there are ferns as big as you, just everywhere. And this is one of the few ferns that supposedly will grow here. These are just some pretty, these are supposed to be shade plants or partial shade plants. They're actually doing pretty well. They're supposed to like moistness, and it's pretty gooey, this whole area. Then I have some other shade plants there, and my hostess is coming up. Oh, it's coming up faster than I expected. Hostess? Hosta. This will take up a lot of area. I'm probably going to put this in the, like I'm going to make a solid path, but I'm going to leave a section open, and I want to plant those, I think. Or I might plant them in one of these corners. I don't know if you guys have ideas or you think there's specific ways I should lay this stuff out. I am totally open to suggestions. Let me pop this down. You stay right there. And I'm really bad about buying plants and then not getting them planted. So I have these 3 climbers. This here is a vine, fig ivy. I've thought about either having it grow up this fence or having it grow up the wall around the window, though those can be really annoying and hectic, and I don't know if my HOA allows that, but we'll see. And then this right here is jasmine, Carolina jasmine. It's a climbing, flowering plant. I really wanted some flowers over here for the birds and the butterflies, and hummingbirds supposedly like this one all right. And it's apparently a myth that hummingbirds only like red. Though they have a preference for just things that are bright, and red just tends to stand out, I guess. But I need to get these guys planted. This one's starting to vine out pretty crazy. And I'm going to plant them along the fence, have them grow up the side of this fence. And I also want to do some hanging terracotta pots. There's these little hangers you can get that fit on these. And then I can put some larger terracotta pots. And I don't know how it'll work, to do rows of them, but I don't know that, I'm not going to have that much to plant, so that will probably be a project for next year. So the pond doesn't look that impressive, but we're just now starting to get some, if you guys can see, there's some lilies. Well, it's hard to see, isn't it? There's reflection. Let's see. Gotta figure out how to maneuver this. Now you guys can see the little lilies under the water, the lily pads. They're starting to come up. And then these are little babies of the vining chameleon plant, I think is what it's called. And they should fill this whole thing and climb outward. I'd rather them be on the edge so they could hang over, but it's not actually hang. It's buried now. This is a bale pile, or I don't know, it's some sort of hay, and it's supposed to help it's supposed to help clean the water. I need to buy another Picosmus. My one lasted a year, but then he flopped out and died. So I'm gonna buy him so he can get in there and start cleaning. I didn't bury this the best I could, so it's a little bit high on that side and a little bit low on that side. And these bricks here, I'm going to be putting them all the way around it. And right now I'm trying to debate buying with a pump. Do I want a pump that sprays in the middle? I think I want something that bubbles, that just, has a little water effect, or the little solar pump, and then something right here, like a collection of rocks, and I can get a little, a little tube, run it down the back. Put some sort of waterproof plastic behind it, and basically make a little waterfall into the water, which is probably what I want to do, because again, this is supposed to be aesthetically pleasing from that window. Whoop. 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 What? So I guess we're going to be ending this episode. There is a lot more that I got going on. I got seedlings. If I get a couple comments, I'll try to get the seedling video out sooner rather than later. So you guys can say goodbye to Spot. You know, this is how we always end them. We'll figure it out. She's better at figuring it out, but she's not as scared as he is. There we go. There you go. Not doing yourself any favors. Oh, there you go. There you go. Snap. Just stays open if it doesn't have any momentum sometimes. Big kitty, you gotta go inside. Big kitty, we gotta go inside. Big kitty. Nope. I'm free. No, go. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.